Hi, for number 13, here is a logical answer. We were all on the right track. We're saying the heat gained to melt the ice cube was going to be based on how many moles of ice we had. And we used the heat of fusion to find, hey, I need 35,000 joules of heat to melt the ice cube. So I went through the process to see, hey, how much heat's going to be lost by the hot water? Do I get 35,000 out of it? And what kept happening when I was trying to solve the problem was that the temperature would be a negative number. Okay, so you got to think about it this way, that we are going to lose heat, so we make that a negative. And so we set that equal to mass times specific heat times the change in temperature. So solving for that, we wind up with a negative temperature. But water freezes at 0, not negative 101. So it's just not going to happen. We're not going to take the hot water down to negative 101. So we got to back up. In other words, the ice cube doesn't melt. We suck in all the heat out of the hot water and we only melt part of the ice cube. So let's find out how much heat it is going to give off to take the hot water down to 0. So that's M, the mass of the hot water, C sub P for specific heat, and the change in temperature will be 85 to 0. Final 0 minus 85. And so we're going to have 15,000 or 16,000 joules of heat available to melt ice cube. So how much ice cube will melt with 16,000 joules? Well, that's when we go back to our heat of fusion. And so that is the fact that how many moles are going to melt. The heat of fusion is 6.01 times 10 to the negative third joules, because it was given to you in kilojoules. And we only got 16,000 to work with, so let's solve for N. So that would just be simply 16,000 divided by 6.01 times 10 to the negative third. And they'll tell you how many moles, and then you can turn it into grams. And that should give you the answer to the problem. And I'm so sorry I didn't see that right away, that there was an issue with the direction I was working there. I thought it was hot enough water. Hope this helped a little bit, and I'm so sorry. I appreciate you joining me. Bye-bye.